Hello and welcome to another video. This is my update coming at you just under 5 weeks out now. I finally got on track in terms of how far out I am from the meet, because clearly I have no idea. The set you just watched is actually a pretty bad set, I want to say, just because it was the set that really fucked up my hip. In case you don't follow me on Instagram, you won't know, but I actually suffered I would say decently bad hip injury. It's kind of hard to sit, and it really hurts when I stand up, but somehow I still managed to get through most of my exercises for the week. This right here is my pin squats that I did. This was the subsequent training session after my deadlift, so this was the Thursday. I did my deadlifts on the Tuesday off a deficit, and yeah, these weren't bad. I worked up to 395. There was a lot of hip pain, but I actually got through it, and I didn't feel that much weakened by it, which was which is a big confidence boost for me, because I thought that the squat would be the worst. But actually on the Friday I squatted and I only was able to get 365 for one. The pain was I would say very intense. Kind of the combination of that injury and a lot of fatigue combined with a lot of stress in my outside of the gym life is just it's making my training really difficult, but I'm trying to get through that. But again, there was a lot of positives to be taken away from this week. I managed to tie my old bench PR, which I haven't done in a while, even though it wasn't paused, it was touch and go, which I was really happy about, and it was pretty quick. I think I have a lot more in the tank to be able to my goal is to do 285 this week, paused for a decent long pause. This is the bench clip now. 285 for one. My butt is perfectly on the bench. My feet are very much planted on the ground. The press is really good, and the eccentric portion of the lift is good too. I think that wearing my belt definitely helps me stay tight in my single work, so that's solid. Yeah, you can see now, just good bar position, good speed. Probably around an uppy 9.5. A little bit more than I would be wanting, but it's fine. I think I have 285 paused. It's going to be there, and then the following week try and get 290 paused and just really build from there. But I'm doing all my I'm trying to do all my reps as much paused as I can, just to really get back in the groove of doing that. So these are the squats. I didn't film my 365 for a single because I didn't think it would be my top single, but it ended up being that way. These 315s felt really slow, but they actually moved pretty fast. I kind of fucked up because I put my stance out too wide. As you can see, it looks a little bit wider than usual. I think I brought it in on the next side I did after this, which felt a lot better. I really got to stop rocking the bar up my back as well in between reps, because it's not helping it stay locked in. Then this right here is, I think, 240 for 5. So just getting the reps in still. I'm taking away my feet up bench day, and just really focusing on the actual competition movements now. Time to get locked in. We're 5 weeks out, so I'm super excited about that. I know a lot of people are having questions about my setup for bench press, so I kind of tried to include that a little bit more in this video. That's something I'll continue to do, just to make it a little bit more clear, because it can be kind of difficult. Right now, this is my deadlifts. I did 540 for 2 sets of 2. The first reps on both moved really quick, and the second reps not so much, just because I feel with the hex plates the bar gets a little bit out of position. Obviously I don't have to do 2 in a meet, so being able to do 1 is all that really matters. But this week I'll be doing 550 for 2, and then it's singles all the way up from there. Hopefully going to hit 595 deadlift before my meet. We shall see. But it feels, every week feels the same difficulty. Last week I did 530 for 3 sets of 2, and honestly felt a little bit worse than this week did. So, and I had a lot of hip pain this week as well, so the fact that it doesn't feel as bad as last week is a pretty good indication. I'm still really trying to look at the floor, just a fixed point a little bit in front of me, but I'm kind of doing a really shit job of that, so my hips are shooting up a lot as well. But this is just some weighted pull-ups I threw in because I suck at them, and I wanted to hold myself accountable for getting better. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching the video. I appreciate your continued support, and I'll be back again in a week.